Hi, I have today the Director of Finance, which is Ellen Hofficker, and Ellen is also a certified public accountant. Today we will be discussing lean manufacturing. Ellen, can you explain to us what is lean manufacturing?
Sure. Lean manufacturing obviously is more related to manufacturing than normally you would think as office work. It is associated with the Toyota car manufacturing methods. However, it wasn't founded by them or started by them. They just kind of used it, and everyone else kind of copied it after that, after it became written down. It's an incremental process where the manufacturing process is improved to make you more competitive. Every single day you look at everything that you do and find additional ways to improve it. Primarily it eliminates waste, and that everybody's time when you're working should be all adding value to what you do. There shouldn't be any of your time wasted on looking for things, trying to figure out what you're doing, making changeovers and all that. Everything has been planned, it's standardized, so everybody knows exactly what they're supposed to be doing every day. They have charts and graphs and visuals so that the employees understand what's going on, they understand where they are in the process. There's kind of like 5 things that go on in the process. One of them, and I imagine everybody can kind of relate to these things, is you sort your stuff. You get rid of things that you don't need for the daily process. And the things that you do have that you need, you straighten them out, you keep them in an orderly fashion. And one of the 5 S's is called shine. That just means keep your workspace clean and neat and tidy. Standardize, which I mentioned before, which is that every time you process a check request, every time you do funds requests, every time you do invoicing, you follow the same procedures. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And then the last one is sustain. You keep the process up and you keep improving it. But it's mostly just an order of processing. And it's mostly common sense. It's just that in the lean manufacturing process, they've kind of written it down and they've made it a system as opposed to just good common sense.
So therefore what you're saying is that with lean manufacturing, it could be applied to any environment, and it's basically about being more efficient, eliminate waste, and etc.
It is, and you can't concentrate on any one of the areas to the exclusion of the others. You have to kind of do them all together. They have a symbiotic relationship where, it's not just about cutting waste, it's not just about being efficient, it's not just about being organized. It's all of those things together.
Okay, so it's done in totality.
Exactly.
The technique of water spiders. Can you explain to us what is water spider?
Yeah, water spider it's just a term, is the person or the method at which you make sure that everybody in the process has exactly what they need when they need it. So in the manufacturing process, you have all of your product there. You don't have to go get it. It magically appears, and the water spider is the person who makes sure that everything you need is there. And when you have product stacking up on this side, it is taken away so that you can continue to do what you're doing, which is to add value to your product.
So therefore, the water spider is that person or employee who provides, is a multitask person who brings all the materials, parts, supplies to the person who is adding value to the product.
Yeah, part of it is the standardization again, that they know what's needed. And the other part is the people part, which you can't forget, because this whole idea is that the people who do the work, who are involved in it, are the ones who work on the process. So even your water spider person figures out soon by using their own intellect, I need to do this, this, and this, so that when the accountant is paying the bills, or when we have, in our case, we have grants and we have proposals and budgets that we have to put out, that we've collected all the information that we need to collect, and we have it there the day we need it, instead of us at the deadline go out and try to find it and figure it out.
Okay, well, this concludes the interview with Ellen Hofficker. We want to thank her very much for enlightening us on the topic of lean Lean Manufacturing. Ellen, thank you.
Thank you.